we were excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening, or is that?
Yeah, it's happening. Shit, yeah, it's happening. You think I'd give that up? I was minding my business. He challenged me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing extra large. It looks like I can wear large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking scary.
Is Ali the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights? Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
Of all the fights you've had, who would you say was your toughest opponent?
Out of my career, I just want to say, none of them was really tough. None was really tough. I mean, you got guys that punch hard and hit hard, and you got guys that come out and win a few rounds, but nothing really was tough.
You gonna watch it though?
I'm gonna watch it. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch him fighting Mike. I think that's crazy. He's gonna have an exhibition with Tyson, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mike is so much bigger than him.
He's not gonna land a fist on Mayweather.
It's
not
gonna be
after
hard.
his last performance.
Two of the most famous names in sports history, with a combined age of over 100 red years, are actually stepping into a boxing ring together. It sounds like a wild internet rumor, but the contracts are signed. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are officially set to collide on April 25th, 2026 in the Democratic Republic of Congo. They are heading straight to the historic site of the legendary Rumble in the Jungle. On paper, the public announcement looks civil enough, but behind closed doors, the private negotiations almost ended in an absolute disaster before the ink was even dry.
Tell me, what's the difference now from your era to today?
No one was afraid of anyone. Everyone really believed they can beat him.
But it's a business, more business, it's more money than ever.
Floyd Mayweather changed the game of it when he turned into the pretty boy.
Yeah, that was cool too. But he had to get in that ring and fight too. He had to fight the best competitors, and he wiped everybody out. And that's why he's who he is. He beat everybody. He beat everybody I thought would give him a chance. He just wiped everybody out. Nobody can even match him. The best. He didn't pick guys. He took the best. Even the guys I picked against him, he beat everybody, made everybody wrong.
Right.
And that's why he's who he is.
Punctuality is not exactly in everyone's playbook, but making Iron Mike wait is usually a terrible idea. Insiders claim the initial sit-down happened at a hyper-exclusive private mansion in Las Vegas. The atmosphere was already thick with tension, but things took a sharp turn when Floyd strolled in 30 minutes late. He was completely iced out in diamonds, acting like he owned the building. Tyson did not let the disrespect slide. He immediately confronted the undefeated champion, allegedly stating he had been waiting 2 whole decades for the chance to prove Floyd was completely overhyped. The temperature in the room dropped below freezing the second the insults turned personal. Floyd fired right back at the heavyweight legend, allegedly calling Mike a washed-up fighter who moves like he is 80 years old. Those words triggered an immediate explosion. Witnesses claimed Tyson jumped up so fast his chair flew backward across the room. He got right in Floyd's face, going completely nose taunts, and promised that all that defensive running would mean absolutely nothing when he landed just 1 clean shot. The standoff got so aggressive that private security had to physically scramble between the 2 fighters to prevent an all-out brawl right there in the mansion.
It was recently said that you're going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. Why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one, he came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already. And he was talking really bad and nasty to me. And so I was like, God damn. I thought we were friendly, talking crazy. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, Mike, to have 2 of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we want to get him, man. What are you talking about? Start talking crazy, like kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I thought it was an exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
Hey, he made a good money choice, though.
hundreds of millions are on the table, egos inflate to highly volatile levels. The argument quickly shifted to the purse split, and Floyd did not hold back. He demanded a 60% cut, openly mocking Tyson's recent, highly publicized bout with a certain internet star. Tyson snapped. He demanded an even 50-50 split, aggressively reminding Mayweather that his recent fight pulled in a staggering 65 million viewers on a massive streaming platform. What followed was a tense 45-minute screaming match over the numbers. Both sides threatened to walk away completely. Eventually, the immense payday was too big to ignore. They agreed to an even split, which is rumored to net them an unbelievable $200 million each.
It's just shit, isn't it? I mean, like, let's be honest, like, I hate, in a way, and I know people go, oh, you could talk, you fuck. I just hate some things that are happening in boxing. Like, I don't mind if something, you know, like even Jake Paul, I don't mind Jake Paul. I think he's a young guy who's taking boxing seriously. I think he's improving. I think he's doing training camps. But why would you want, how old's Mayweather? 50? You got a, what?
Maybe a little bit.
How old's Floyd Mayweather?
48.
You lot don't even know. You're supposed to be boxing. Yeah, I know, yeah. But all right, 48, 49, whatever. I was going to say, that's old. He's 2 years older than me. Right, what I'm saying is, who wants to watch a 48, 49-year-old Floyd Mayweather fight a 60-year-old Mike Tyson? It's just bullshit. Like, and as much as I love money, I just wouldn't do that. Because I actually, whether you believe me or Pete, you believe me, I love boxing too much. I think it's disgusting. It's just so shit. Like, who wants to watch that? Yet people will watch it, so I understand. But it's just like, I just find it naff.
The gloves came off long before anyone stepped into a ring, and the verbal shots hit way below the belt. The negotiation turned into a logistical nightmare when it came to the weight class. Floyd actually suggested a fighting weight of 175 pounds. The 59-year-old heavyweight flatly refused, telling Floyd exactly where he could stick that idea. Things then got deeply personal. Tyson threw Floyd's recent massive $340 million network lawsuit right in his face, questioning his actual wealth and financial stability. Not missing a beat, Mayweather retaliated fiercely by dragging up Mike's infamous 2003 bankruptcy. The room fell dead silent as the two legends traded vicious insults about their biggest life mistakes.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm the type of guy, I don't hate on nobody. And I don't want to hate on nobody because I'm not really a hater like that. So it's like, if they're gonna do it and make it something big for the public to see, and they're gonna make money doing it, my hat goes off to them, more power to them. I'm not that kind of guy. You know, it's like, you know, you can sit there and pick it apart and say, well, Mike didn't look good against Jake, or this and that, or that and that, but it's not that. You know, it's like, maybe he had a bad night. We'll see what happens this time. So you should never hate on anybody making money in the sport, because that's what this sport is for. But my hat goes off to him. It's funny, but, you know, that they would announce it the week of all the chaos I got going on, and the week before the Canelo fight. But somebody told me that there was going to be a big announcement like that coming around the time of the Canelo fight, and there it is. So, but that somebody was correct.
Amidst a screaming match, a startling confession silenced the room and shifted the entire dynamic. Floyd pushed hard on the fact that Tyson looked absolutely exhausted after just 4 rounds in his last outing. That is when Mike dropped a massive piece of untold information. He revealed the hidden truth behind his lackluster performance, a severe, life-threatening stomach ulcer that resulted in a dangerous 25 pounds weight loss just weeks prior to the fight. He confessed he never should have stepped in the ring that night. The revelation completely changed Mayweather's attitude. He showed sudden concern, asking if Mike was actually healthy enough to do this. Tyson aggressively assured him that he now has full medical clearance. His tests are perfect, and he is hitting harder than he has in a decade.
Or is it a bloody joke and a big money-making scheme? Well, of course it's a money-making scheme. And that's why they're doing it. They're not doing this for their legacy. This is actually an exhibition fight, which means it won't go on their records. They probably will be wearing bigger gloves than 10 ounce. And they'll be doing less rounds. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're doing 2-minute rounds like we're seeing Mike Tyson do with Jake Paul. So because of this, it's just a big money-making scheme for everyone that's involved. And that being said, when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, that was the same. But back then, we didn't know what was going to happen with that fight, because it was like, has Mike Tyson still got a little bit to be able to knock out Jake Paul? And we didn't know what to expect, because Mike was putting work in the build-up to that fight, talking about how he's going to destroy Jake Paul. So we kind of believed that. But now, Money Mayweather is doing what he's done throughout his full career. He's waited for the guy to box and then see what they're like, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll be able to beat him. I mean, remember when Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao? Like, he waited until Manny got knocked spark out from Marquez, and then he was like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that.
And agreeing to fight is one thing, but setting parameters for two wildly different fighters is a massive headache. The camps finally hammered out the raw details. They agreed to an 8-round fight with 3-minute rounds at catch weight of 185 pounds. To make it slightly safer, they will be wearing 12-ounce gloves, and the bout will be scored by official judges. But Floyd demanded one ultimate safety net before putting his name on the dotted line. He insisted on a strict rematch clause just in case he gets caught by a lucky knockout punch. Tyson confidently accepted the condition without hesitation. He promised Floyd there would be no need for a rematch because the fight would end with Mayweather face down on the canvas.
Sometimes you need to preserve your legacy, and I know Floyd says, legacy don't pay my bills, and clearly he's got a lot to pay. Maybe the same with Mike, but there's a certain portion of the population that's going to look at these two and think, what? This was the greatest heavyweight of an era? This was the greatest boxer ever in Floyd Mayweather? That's the guy? Both of them have trouble I mean, Floyd still can move around. Floyd's still fluid, but Mike can barely move. Floyd is not obviously anywhere close to what Floyd was. And it's probably going to be Floyd dancing on Mike the entire time to a weird little, like, sparring session, decision, exhibition ending thing, right? Where they both get their hands raised, no one gets touched, with any sort of violence or anything, and we leave going, yeah, that was super embarrassing. I just either wasted my money or wasted my time. But hey, good for Mike and Floyd that they got paid. You know what I mean? Like, they're asking us to watch a boxing match. We're gonna go watch some sort of attempt to perform, but it won't be anything close to what we want. So yeah, man, I just think it's sad. I think it's embarrassing for Floyd mainly that he needs to keep doing this, and maybe a little bit for Mike. I feel more bad for Mike than anything. I feel a little bit more embarrassed for Floyd after flexing all that money for years and years to have to come back, and the tax man needs his 20 mil and the debt collectors need their 50 mil. And now he's in a lawsuit with Showtime because it's clearly becoming a financial issue with Floyd. That's an embarrassing thing for him, but maybe the same with Mike. It's just more sad. Like, you look at Mike like, damn, dude, this is what we have to do still.